Oh boy, this is out of control. It's a huge pile. This bag, there's 2 of these, and all of my stuff needs to fit into 2 of these, so it fits in the saddle bag. 8:25 p.m. So, oh boy, I'm gonna go get, Hobbes likes to go to bed by 8:30. He has kind of a strict bedtime. And so he's at Brian's van right now, so I'm gonna actually make the bed for Hobbes and then go over and get him, come over, bring him back over here, put him to bed. He'll go right to sleep once I bring him over here and put him in bed. And then I'll be over in this front area over here, sorting through everything while he sleeps. Get up early tomorrow, get ready, get out of here, I hope. All right, getting all of Hobbes' stuff together for his little slumber party with Brian. I got his food tote, got Hobbes' medications, his food stuff, his cot, his blanket, his bully sticks, his little doggy puzzle, his car riding harness, his little chili penguins in there, snacks. Oh, you know, bring it over there. Brian's gonna be like, what is all this stuff? All right, here we go. What I just came across. Hi, everybody. You are here, Dot. Where to go? Where to go? Made it safely to Yampa. So I'm at the ranger station right now, and I'm gonna go in and ask a few questions. Mackerel. Dang. I mean, I knew there was going to be a reservoir there. I just didn't quite expect it to be that big. We are at 12,543 feet of elevation right now. The Yampa Reservoir, built in the 1960s by the local ranchers to alleviate the irrigation water situation. So these are the sites that are not like in a campground, but they're designated sites. These are all $10 a day. In the campground itself, those are $20 a day. I'll probably take one of these. There is no dispersed camping allowed out here, so I can't just go off and camp. I have to be at a designated spot or a campground. But this one, while it's open, so wind may be bad, check out this view. You're like perched on the edge of the world here. Spectacular. Probably hard to see because of the glare, but there's the "you are here" dot. This is this reservoir. I'm gonna keep going down this road all the way till it dead ends. That's Stillwater Reservoir, and that is where my trailhead is. And I'll be hiking out to a ridge line that overlooks Chinese Wall. So the closest I can get to that Stillwater Reservoir, it'll make it easier in the morning. We are at the end of the road at the Stillwater trailhead, and this is where I will start the hike tomorrow. I just wanted to see what it looked like, survey the scene, and then work my way backwards to see what campsite I could get that's the closest to here. You can kind of see the dam there. And I'm not even going to go look because I want it all to be fresh and new and have an awesome day tomorrow and experience it all. So, but here's the trailhead. They got the poopers there. Bike does not like 12,000 feet, for the record. You know, this place, this campground, Cold Springs, looks like nothing from the road, and it is actually gorgeous here. I'm gonna have to get out closer. That water is spectacular. Oh, fish too. It's like a rainbow trout. Oh, there's a lot of them. This is like so cool in here. It's like so unexpected. Like seriously, it looks like nothing from the road. You have to actually come in and drive the loop to even be able to see this water. So now I'm debating, because where I am, this site, there's about 4 in a row here. And this one I like the best in the sense the tent spot is a little protected from wind coming in 3 different directions. However, like somebody just pulled in here and was thinking about setting up camp right next door. Which usually I don't have a problem with, except for I'm on my motorcycle and I'm in a tent, And I am gonna have to pee, and there's not enough space between the spots here. At least these 3, so I want a little bit more privacy. Under the cover of darkness, no problem, but during the day. So the spot at the very end, back that way, would probably be the most private, but it is a little bit exposed. So maybe I'll go look at it again. Okay, here you have it. Look at this. This view goes on for days. Incredible, right? So nice to be out in the wilderness. Like I'm at peace. I'm at peace today. I just recorded a whole lot of words, but there was no sound. So let me try this again. I'll do a little recap. Probably not as wordy this time. So you'll probably thank me for that. Anyways, look at this view. Is that not amazing out there? I have a sneeze that's stuck. Oh gosh. Anyways, so it's 6 o'clock right now. So I'm kind of feeling like I need to get my tent set up. I really want to just sit on that bench over there and look at that view over there and do nothing. Nothing! But future me will be upset with current me for not setting up the tent. So I really need to get that set up before it's dark out. And that way I can just relax afterwards. And I am going to call it an early night tonight. And then try and hit the trail pretty darn early tomorrow, I hope. That way I can get the hike done at a reasonable time and I don't feel rushed. It is going to be a very steep grade for the distance compared to what I've been doing, and we're at pretty high elevation. So I do need time to be able to do it. And then I'm debating, I had planned to move on tomorrow and go somewhere else and camp a night. However, that last campground that I drove through, I rode through and recorded, kind of stole my heart with the water there and everything. So I am debating, I'm going to sleep on it, but it is possible I may stay there tomorrow night. I am going to get camp set up and then relax, even though I don't want to, but I'm gonna. All right, here is my tent. It is the Big Agnes Tiger Wall 2 Platinum. Funny enough, it was designed in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, which is not far from here. All right, so there you have it. There's my tent. All set up, all staked, all ready for whatever Mother Nature throws at us. Now I gotta get my other stuff out. This is actually my boat, my Packraft. So that has no place in my life tonight. I got part of my paddle is in here. Got the top part of each paddle, one in each bag. This is the shaft for the paddle. So blades in each bag, and then shaft up there. And then the way I have this organized is this bag over here is all my clothes. And then this one is my sleeping bag. That one is my sleeping pad, and that is my chair. And then this is my sleeping bag silk liner. Because I actually don't have a sleeping bag, I sleep with a down quilt. I use a liner. Sleeping pad, pillow, sleeping bag. All of it's going in there. This is my chateau for the evening. It's actually a 2-person tent, So I find it's incredibly roomy for one person. It's pretty tight for two. I like it because I can put my sleeping pad in here and there's still quite a bit of space on the side. And so I can bring a lot of my gear into the tent. Obviously food will stay out because of the bear situation, but the rest of my gear can come in here. And this is my pillow. This is what it looks like before I blow it up. Does not look very comfy like that, does it? Not too bad. Quite a bit of loft. And this is my sleeping pad. So this is what it looks like. And again, like the other one, doesn't look too comfy yet. Yet being the operative word. And just like that, sleeping pad is inflated. And this one is insulated. And as you can probably tell, it's a couple inches thick. Into the tent that goes. So I will say, as you can see how much space is over there and how much space is left over here, 2 people in here with full-size sleeping pads is pretty tight. I don't know, my outfit is getting sweeter by the minute. That's okay though. I'm just trying to get everything set up so that I can relax. And in the meantime, the temperature is rapidly dropping. So I just keep adjusting with layers and you end up with this. And on that note, I need to get more clothes on before I sort all my food products out and put them in the bear can and finish eating my chocolate. Priorities. I didn't have dinner tonight because the lunch in town was so big. I wasn't really hungry. So instead I'm having chocolate for dinner. So the bulk of that clothing bag, literally the bulk, is actually my down jacket and my down pants. Because I get cold easily and I strongly dislike being cold. So there you have it. Now I got my down pants on. Life is good. So now that my tent is all set up, sleeping situation is all set up, now I am starting to sort my food because I have food and scented products. So anything that has a scent to it that may or may not attract bears goes in the bear can. So I'm gonna do that, and then I end up setting the bear canister a ways away from where I'm sleeping, and then I will put my cooking cup on top of it. So if some kind of critter is trying to get into it at night, I will hear the cup fall off of it and I can decide what I want to do about it, if anything. So just a brief overview for tomorrow's hike in case I forget to do it in the morning. And tomorrow's hike is going to be the Devil's Causeway. It's supposed to be, I saw photos. It looked epic. I didn't think I would get out here, honestly, because to drive the van out here would have taken forever. Like hours and hours, and I wasn't really willing to do that since I have stuff on the other side that I need to go do. It wouldn't make sense to come out here and then go back, financially speaking, with fuel. But on the motorcycle, you know, it was like a gallon of gas to get out here. So this is actually a hike I just randomly came across. I was just astounded by the photos. It looks so amazing, and I think it's gonna be a little bit scary at the top. You'll see what I mean when we get there. I'm a little bit worried, but I think I can do it. Hopefully I can stop and take at least some still video. I don't know, I think it's too sketchy maybe to video while I'm going through a section of it, but we'll see how that goes. The section that I'm doing, which is going to be an out and back, is about just over 6 miles round trip. But it's 1,600, 1,700 feet in elevation gain, which over 6 miles wouldn't be awful, except for it's 3 miles out uphill and then 3 miles downhill back. So the entirety of the first 3 miles, you do all of the elevation gain. So that's going to be, I'm going to probably be on the struggle bus on that. And part of that is going to be because I haven't done a ton. And part of it is also going to be because of the altitude that we're at. Let me actually, hold please. Let me look up what that elevation is here. Yeah, okay. So right where I'm sitting right now, I am at 10,100 feet elevation. So I would anticipate the trailhead is probably 11,000 maybe-ish feet elevation. And then from there, you're hiking up another 1,700 feet. So I'm gonna get up early, not be super rushed, but I'm gonna be at a decent pace, you know, not dilly-dallying like I do sometimes. I'm gonna like be trucking along with purpose, but not rushed. Get up and I'm gonna have breakfast, break everything down, pack it all up, and then hit the trail and try and get an early start. That way also it's not as hot. And I still have to debate tonight where I want to stay tomorrow. I gotta think about that still, again, yet more. So this is my bear canister. And so I can put, this is like my dinners. Unfortunately, I didn't eat dinner tonight, so I've got more stuff in here than I had planned, but it should all still fit. And then I'll put that other stuff with scent in here, and then the lid goes on this. And then once the lid is on, there we go. Then I will use my little multi-tool, and you just pivot those to lock all 3 of them, and then the lid gets locked on. And then as a result, this is like bear proof. So even if the bear tries to chomp on it, stomp on it, whatever, it's not gonna break open. So, and then I just go take it and put it over there somewhere. It is cooling off fast here. I'm pretty chilled out here, so I'm gonna bypass the fire and just go straight to my chateau back there.